Hello Aquarius, and welcome back to Insights by Randall. Today's reading is for June 2021. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is a general reading, so if any of the information doesn't apply, just disregard it. I'm doing things differently this month. This month I'll be focusing on career, love, and then self-development. What is going on for Aquarius in June 2021? We have the Temperance card, the Fool. The Fool kept popping up, and the Hanged Man, with the Ace of Cups on top. Okay, you started a new job or new career recently, or you're about to start a new job and new career, and it looks like it's brand new territory. Some of you may have gone through some form of schooling or special training for this, but I feel like the majority of you, it's just jumping in, diving in, and you're learning as you go. Some of you are getting hung up in the details, and you're wondering if this is something that you can do. Do you have it in you to learn all this and incorporate all this new information? To me, it just feels kind of like cold feet, a bit overwhelming right now, but if you stick to it, you'll be fine. Because the Ace of Cups is a new love. After you get settled in and get to flowing with everything, I think that you'll find that you enjoy it. Just stay balanced. Make sure you have enough self-time, playtime, things like that, and you'll be fine. Please clarify Temperance in Aquarius's career. World card fell out, and the Four of Swords sideways. Let's move that up there. Please clarify Temperance in Aquarius's career. Please clarify Temperance in Aquarius's career. Please clarify Temperance in Aquarius's career. We got the Six of Cups. That's been showing up for a lot of readings. The Ten of Swords in reverse. And the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Here's that questioning if this is worth it or not. Some of you are having doubts. Is it worth it? Are you wasting your time? Is this for me? Can I really do this? And what I'm getting is, don't make a premature decision. Try to wait until you've got it down, until you're flowing smoothly with it. Because you may find, and I think that you'll find, that after you give yourself time to acclimate to it, then there'll be some joy and less frustration with whatever it is that you're doing now. The Four of Swords sideways, it's not upright and it's not in reverse. I had already touched on this as well, coupled with the Six of Cups. This is a very stressful time, and there's a lot of pressure on you. And in order to get through this trial period, this training period, this educational period, you need to remain in balance. You need to remain in temperance. Make sure you have time to take care of yourself, pamper yourself, do the things that you love, whatever you do to decompress. So if this new job is gobbling up all your time, try to find a way to take it back, reduce the time necessary. If you're at home and you're learning how to do these things at home, make sure you give yourself at least a couple of hours break in between and do something that relaxes you. That way you can make it through this, I want to say, birthing process. And in doing so, you will avoid the Ten of Swords and you will move directly into a new cycle. Some people read the Ten of Swords as avoiding facing some kind of pain or loss. And sometimes I read it that way, but what I'm feeling from this is you'll be dodging the bullet. By continuing to go with this and flowing with it and working yourself out in it, you won't have to go through the Ten of Swords. Just keep yourself balanced. With the World card, this is telling me it is worth it to stick with this career. If you switch it up now, you may end up in the Ten of Swords. Try to figure out if it's just your emotions or if your intuition is actually telling you to get out. Knight of Wands in reverse. Please Four of Wands. Please clarify the Fool in Aquarius's career. Please clarify the Fool in Aquarius's career. Please clarify the Fool in Aquarius's career. Ten of Pentacles. That's good to see in the career reading. And Strength. Yeah, keep trucking through it. Keep moving along. If you decide to bail out now, and this is because the amount of stress and pressure you're under, you will end up facing the Ten of Swords. There'll be some kind of financial loss, and you know whatever comes with financial loss. But if you persevere, keep yourself in balance, keep yourself happy, you have the Four of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. This is saying that you'll end up really liking whatever this new job is, and it'll end up bringing you a lot more money, stability, abundance, finances than you've had previously. I felt like saying in a long time, but I'm not really getting in a long time, just previously. I want to say that many of you are in the Hanged Man energy right now, or you're about to move into the Hanged Man energy. And I think I know what this is going to clarify. Please clarify the Hanged Man in Aquarius's career. Please clarify the Hanged Man in Aquarius's career. Please clarify the Hanged Man in Aquarius's career. We've got the Moon, the Two of Cups, we got the Ace of Cups again, but this time in reverse, and the Magician in reverse. Okay, if this was a love reading, I would say you have found your match. Because we have the Two of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles. But this is about your career. Whatever job you began training for, or about to move into training for, go with it, because you're going to end up really liking it, or it's going to match you so well that it's almost going to be effortless. But what's hanging you up is fear, and especially unknown. There was a lot of things that you were not expecting and didn't think were involved in this job. And so it's kind of repeating the same thing. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Knight of Wands in reverse, the Ace of Cups in reverse, and the Magician in reverse. These are, for the majority of you, this isn't your intuition talking. These are just fears. And it's fears of the unknown. The thoughts are, can I do this? Am I capable? Am I just fooling myself? You will be fooling yourself if you let those feelings get the best of you. So do your best to continue going with the flow. If this is a work at home type job, take regular breaks. I don't know how many hours you plan on working, but do 4 in the morning and then take, how many hours break you need, and then 3 or 4 in the afternoon. That way you have time to decompress and stay in temperance, stay in balance. Whatever this job is, it looks good. It looks like it fits you. It looks like it matches once you learn all the details and once you get used to doing all these new things. And it's going to bring some abundance. Not some, it's going to bring a lot of abundance. Okay, that completes the career part. And now I will move on to love. The World card fell sideways. What I'm getting from that is, this is not destiny. This is up to you. If you work with this and complete it, it'll be a new cycle for you. If not, you may end up going back into the cycle that you had just gotten out of, the cycle that had lasted from a year up to 5 years in your recent past. For those of you that are listening to your intuition, and your intuition is telling you to get out of there, well, then you'll be fine, and the next job or career that you're looking at will work better for you. It'll be what you're looking for. What is going on in Aquarius' love life in June 2021? You have the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Coins, the Eight of Coins. Pentacles and coins, they're the same thing. and the 6 of coins. Why didn't all these coins show up in your career? Oh wow. With the 4 of wands, the 8 of wands, and the Knight of Swords on top. Since they're on top, I'll put them up here and make sure they are in frame. Nope. There we go. What I'm getting from this is your love life is flowing really well. You are slowly building a relationship, and this has been building for a short amount of time. You've been doing it the smart way, not rushing in. You've been working on yourself, making sure that you are the best possible mate that you can be. There's love, care, generosity here. This will lead to marriage. You're taking great care in making sure that you work and that this relationship works in the healthiest, intelligent way possible. That's the best way I can put it. And so far it looks like it's going according to plan, if you have a plan. For those of you that are just flowing with it, excellent flow. Please clarify the 7 of coins in Aquarius' love life. Please clarify the 7. We have the Star and the Page of Wands in reverse. Please clarify the 7 of coins in Aquarius' love life. The Star is Aquarius' card. We have the 5 of Swords and the 4 of Swords in reverse. The 4 of Swords keeps coming up in everybody's reading too. Okay, the first thing I get from this is some of you are faking it until you make it. Fake it till you make it. Some of you feel that you are in a better place, a greater foundation than your partner, and that you're being patient, helping them out to build them up and raise them to your level. There will be a victory in that, but as you're helping your significant other evolve, don't forget to take the time for yourself, to give to yourself, to heal, rest when you need to. It's fantastic that you're willing to help your partner evolve. Keep it balanced. Your partner also needs to create some time and space for you as well. Aquarius rules the Star. Often this is read as wish fulfillment, and for some of you this may be going back into a relationship that you thought you had lost, or repairing a relationship that you're already in and almost got out of. This is showing me rebuilding, rejuvenation, balancing out, a lot of care and compassion in this. And it shows that if you haven't seen the results already, the fruits of your labor will soon begin to blossom. You'll begin to see the fruit growing on the tree, to use a metaphor. There will be victory in this. For those of you that are fixing the relationship that you're in, or fixing an old relationship that you've recently come back into, or you're just helping your new partner evolve and reach your level, you'll succeed. And for the majority of you, you're not wasting your time. Please clarify the 8 of coins in Aquarius' love life. Please clarify the 8 of coins in Aquarius' love life. Please clarify the 8 of coins in Aquarius' love life. The Moon in reverse. The King of Pentacles in reverse. The 6 of Wands in reverse. The 10 of Pentacles. I think that's the same position that it was in your career. Second one down, last one in the row. It was either here or here. Anyway, and this is clarifying the 8 of coins, which is your self-evolution, working on yourself, on how to be a better significant other. I have no idea how difficult it was for some of you. It's not telling me that. What it is telling me is your victory. We have the Moon in reverse here. The blinders were taken off. You were willing to see yourself in the mirror. You were willing to look at the truth of your behaviors, your reactions, your conditionings. And some of you had quite an ego about it, facing your ego and breaking it down I know from personal experience that that is an incredibly painful and difficult thing to do. Now, Six of Wands in reverse, this, to me, this isn't a failure. This is a victory, but it was a victory within yourself. It was almost as if nobody really noticed and you were celebrating by yourself, which how it usually works when you're self-evolving. That there was a lack of praise and recognition when you finally obtained that point, got to that point of being a better mate. I guess those would be residuals from ego, or an overinflated ego, which was kind of like the final key for you to recognize that you were operating from a place of ego rather than operating from a position of being in love and wanting the relationship to work. It was like a silent victory. That's what I was trying to say. Now you're ready. Now you're ready for the relationship, the love, the companionship, the camaraderie, the foundation, and the abundance that everything love has to bring. Excellent job, by the way. Please clarify the Six of Coins in Aquarius' love life. Please clarify the Six of Coins in Aquarius' love life. You have the Hermit, the Three of Swords, the Chariot in reverse, and the King of Cups in reverse. Okay, up until this point, it was talking about all of you Aquarians that have made that journey to become a better person in your relationships. And down here, this is what's going on for those that are not. You need to go inward and figure things out. You need to follow your inner light and pay attention to what your intuition is telling you. Your relationships are either stagnant or they have fallen apart. There's a great deal of emotional pain and there's a lack of emotional balance. This seems to be a reoccurring theme in this new style of reading that I'm doing. It usually covers the positive side of things for those that have already begun the work, and then it shows where some of you are still stuck. And it kind of like gives you a reflection of what you can have if you work on these things. For those of you that have not started to work on yourself and involve yourself in your love life, if you don't, you're just going to keep repeating the same things. You're just going to keep repeating heartache and aloneness, being alone. Face your fears, face your doubt, face your ego if you've got one. Face the negative side of your ego. Begin your evolution in self-development, and then you can have all of these things. I mean, you can try to create all these things with where you're at, and I'm sure that many of you will accomplish some of them, but it won't be complete. It won't be fulfilling. Okay, I just got, some of you need to do this alone. Some of you can do this within a relationship. Your partner can help you evolve, but you would have to be willing. But for the rest of you that have already done the work, this looks fantastic. Enjoy. You deserve it. For those of you that have not gone through the work or looked at yourself, you do deserve it as well. But it's going to be difficult to accomplish that with where you're at within yourself. Okay, that completes the love part, and now I will move on to self-development. What is going on in Aquarius' self-development? That card fell out, the Three of Wands, the Page of Wands. I usually don't do back to back, but that's your card. But with the way the Three of Wands fell out, I feel like it fits. And then you have the Two of Coins with the Queen of Coins on top. The Queen of Coins has been showing up in a lot of self-development this month. Okay, watching your ships come in. What I'm getting from this Page of Wands is, it has definitely been an adventure in your self-development. I also want to say it has been your legacy, your legend. Maybe for some of you this is like a personal joke, that you've gone through some kind of like dramatic story that you would read in a book or see in a movie, and that you're the protagonist, and all of the stuff that you had been working on yourself is the antagonist. And like any good book and movie, you are coming out as the victor, and your character is the unlikely hero. That is very specific. I want to say, in part, with those of you that had been thinking that way, it's your sense of humor. It's to help you get out from under the intensity of it, of the intensity of self-development. Here we have the Star, and here we have the Two of Coins. Both of these cards have balance in part of their meaning. With these two cards, what I want to say is, many of you didn't just dive right into self-development. It was kind of like chipping away at a mountain. You took one small piece at a time and didn't look at the goal. Whatever was in front of you is what you worked on. That way you didn't become overwhelmed, frustrated, or oppressed by your self-development. Excellent way to handle it, by the way. It helps you remain in balance. It helps you remain functional. Good strategy. Unlike me, I have a tendency to dive in and rip myself to pieces until I get it figured out. I could learn from some of you Aquarians. Solid completion of the self-development. I want to say that you've taken it nice and easy, slow and steady, and you're making sure that you have the foundation. You're making sure that you really cleared yourself before you moved on to the next piece. Please clarify the Three of Wands in Aquarius' self-development. Please clarify the Three of Wands in Aquarius' self-development. Please clarify the Three of Wands in Aquarius' self-development. We've got the Six of Coins in reverse. We've got the Two of Pentacles, Two of Coins, Two of Pentacles, twice. The Page of Pentacles, and the Sun card in reverse. Okay, I'm not sure why this is being pointed out, because nobody really likes having their negative traits being pointed out, but here we go. Maybe this is for self-identification. For some of you Aquarians, when you first started your self-development, there was depression, negative attitude, anything and everything you turned negative. There was selfishness, abuse of power, control, being controlling, being controlled, whichever ones fit you. Dominance. I guess for personal identification, to let you know that this is specific for you, for those that apply to you. But in the beginning of your self-development, that is where you were at. But through your hard work and diligence, you've moved into the Three of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and Two of Pentacles. There's a better balance in between give and receive. It's no longer give and take. You're a happier person. Some of you are still dealing with the negative mindset of always taking things to the negative, or always interpreting things negatively. Continue to work on that. You're getting there, but you're a happier person. And your life has already begun to show these changes. You're more balanced. You're more giving. You're more generous. You're more willing to listen to other people instead of putting up a block and assuming what they mean. Please clarify the Page of Wands in Aquarius' self-development. Please clarify the Page of Wands in Aquarius' self-development. So far, this self-development is very specific, as if I'm giving an individual a personal reading rather than reading for your whole sign, because I know not all of you have had those humorous correlations between what you're going through in like a movie with a protagonist and antagonist. And I know that not all of you in your shadow self have been selfish, controlling, dominating, depressed, and turning everything negative. So those things are very specific. We got the Seven of Pentacles again. King of Swords. That's your card. The Emperor. And the Ace of Wands in reverse. At the beginning of anybody's self-development, it is always hard. It is always a hard beginning. It is rough, it is painful, it is blinding. Okay, now I feel like we've gotten to the generalization for your sign. And everything that I had said previously is very specific for some of you. But you stuck in there, you worked through it. It took some time, but you see the difference in yourself now. You're calmer, you're more balanced, you're happier, you're more optimistic about life than what you were. Pessimism, that's the word I was looking for when I was describing this for the specific few of you. You were being pessimistic to the extreme. So back to over here. As you continue your self-development, you feel mentally clearer, more intelligent, wiser. You have found that you have to fight to create your life less, and that you have more of a choice in how you create your life, if that makes sense. In your past self, in your shadow self, it felt like you had to fight to obtain what you wanted, to get what you wanted. But after you've done this development work, this self-development and this evolution of self, you find that it's easier to flow with creation, spirit, and the universe, and it's become more of choosing what you want in your life rather than fighting for it. Because it doesn't have to be a fight. It shouldn't have to be a fight. Again, I want to say, and this is an excellent way to approach self-development. I think I'm going to try your method from now on, if that'll work for me. Please clarify the star and the Two of Coins in Aquarius' self-development. Please clarify the star and the Two of Coins in Aquarius' self-development. Six of Cups in reverse. Knight of Pentacles. Judgment. And the Hermit in reverse. Okay, and this doesn't apply to all of you. A small percentage of you went through the steps and were doing all this work, but you never really looked at yourself, you never really looked inside, you were just going through the motions, and it was just empty. It was just taking action without any real intention to focus and look on yourself. So there was no evolution, there was no change. And so you said, this is BS, it's for the birds, and you stopped. And that's fine. Some people on the planet aren't here to evolve. Some of them are just to live their life the way it is. And there's nothing wrong with that. But those of you who have chosen to become a healthier version of you, we have the Page of Pentacles closer to the beginning of your evolutionary legendary tale, the beginning of your legendary tale, to the Knight of Pentacles. This is fantastic. You're not rushing, which is good. People often trip when they rush. They fumble, they drop things when they rush. They don't make sure that they've completed the previous task or made sure that that foundation was solid. So it's fantastic that you are not rushing. You have sound judgment. You have excellent judgment here. Your thoughts and mind are a lot clearer than what they used to be. This is one of the cleanest self-development readings I have done. Yours is the last one on the list, so I've done the other 11 signs. This is one of the cleanest I've seen. And I am definitely going to school on how you have approached self-development. It looks fantastic. It looks great. Very solid. I feel like something's missing. Is there anything else that Aquarius needs to know about their self-development? Death. And it fell over here. Anything else that Aquarius needs to know about their self-development? Got the Three of Wands again. And the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay. For those of you who genuinely want to evolve, change, and become a better person, but so far has just gone through the empty actions and haven't gotten any results, don't give up yet. Your transformation is right on the edge of your reality. And that's what the Death card is, transformation. Some of you are blocking it because you're afraid, because you know it's going to hurt. Some of you are blocking it so much that you're not even aware. It's like, I'm doing all this stuff that's supposed to be spiritual and self-development, but nothing's happening, and I'm not getting anything from it, and it just feels like I'm doing weird stuff for no reason. Don't do what some of you did. Those of you that genuinely want to become a better person, don't stop. Keep going. Your transformation is right there. And then you begin your journey. Don't rush into it. Sometimes these things take time. It's kind of like therapy without the therapist. You have to work on your outer walls in order to get to the stuff you need to work on. It's like it's on the inside of the castle. You need to break down those walls to get to it. So don't give up. And if you've been working at this for a while and it hasn't happened, try not to be impatient with it. Try to be patient. Okay. That completes self-development. One of the, I think, the best self-development reading I've done. And now I will move on to the wisdom cards. What wisdom do you have to share with Aquarius at this time? What wisdom do you have to share with Aquarius at this time? Vacation. That keeps coming up for people. The owl. And choices. An angel of miracles. Vacation. Take time for relaxation and adventure. You deserve a rest. Time for long sleeps, massages, sunbathing, or playing in the snow. Rejuvenate and nurture your mind, body, and spirit with plenty of rest and simple pleasures. Explore the universe as it is filled with wonder, joy, and magical things. You may be going away on a family vacation, a short getaway, or a romantic trip. It is important to remember the everlasting memories and bonds you are creating. That came up in your career and your love life for those that are helping your partner evolve. The owl. Follow your intuition. You hold within you some of the qualities and traits of the owl. You may have fine-tuned your intuitive abilities, that sense of inner knowing. Or you may have become strong-willed, perceptive, and wise. Learn from the silence of the owl's spirit, which offers lessons of stealth and poise in our everyday lives. If you are about to take on a new business venture or let go of some parts of your life that are no longer relevant, it is important that you become more observant. You cannot fool the owl, as he is aware of his surroundings at all times. With this message, you can follow your goals to prosperity and heed these qualities to live the life of your dreams. Well, that definitely correlates with your career. Choices. Human nature comes with the greatest responsibility, free will to make the choices and to accept the consequences of one's actions, words, and thoughts. Everyone makes the choice to accept situations as they are or to take the responsibility to change them. Make the decisions that are best for you, as you will never be able to please everyone. Choose your actions based on your own personal values. Regret nothing. Your choice determines the consequences. Angel of miracles. Angels shine a divine light of intelligence made of the highest and purest of Holy Spirit. Angels bestow gifts and miracles upon you, appearing in many forms: a bird, a butterfly, an animal, or the brightest and only flower in blossom. When coincidences, synchronicities, and miracles start to happen in your life, you know that the angels are with you. The angels also assist and guide you during life changes or challenges, comforting you to the next stage of your journey. Anything is possible with angels, so you can expect a positive outcome knowing the angels have heard your prayers. Okay, that completes this month's reading. I hope that you appreciated it. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thank you.